Hi everyone,
Hello,
it's Mitchell
and Michael.
here with Magical Keys Vacations, and we are a travel agency here to unlock your ultimate adventures.
Yay!
So today is going to be a fun episode. We're doing a Q&A series, so question and answers, and we're going to take your most asked questions, and we're going to answer them.
Wow,
I know, simple, right?
shocking.
Now, before we get into it, make sure you go like, subscribe, and follow us, so of course you get all of our content when it comes out, and stay up to date with everything. Let's get started.
Question 1.
So the first question is, do you still need theme park reservations for Disney World?
Who knows?
Michael, do you know the answer?
I do.
What is it?
Till the end of 2023 and partly the beginning of January. Isn't it January 9th?
It is January 9th.
Starting January 9th, you do not have to make park reservations with your tickets.
For date-specific
For
tickets.
date-specific tickets. So until the end of December and the beginning of January, you still have to make park reservation tickets for which park you want to go to.
Now, if you are not sure, the easiest way to do this is look into your My Disney Experience account, and then when you go through theme park reservations, if you click on it and it's like you don't need them, then you probably don't need to make them.
Yay.
We're finding that with a lot of our clients, so that's just an easy way to check. So, theme park ticket reservations only till January 9th for date-specific tickets. All right, question number 2.
2. How does Genie Plus work? How does Genie Plus work, Mitchell?
Well, this is kind of a long answer, and we did do a video about it way back in the day.
So check it out.
But Genie Plus is kind of like a paid Fast Pass system. So you have to purchase it every day that you want to at the park. So after midnight or before 7 a.m. so you can grab your first Lightning Lane at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
Now, you do not have to have Genie Plus to make the individual Lightning Lanes because those are a separate purchase.
Okay.
But if you have Genie Plus, it's best to have all your accounts ready to go, logged in, set up, and you can make it for everybody in your party. So at 7 a.m. you make your first one, and then every 120 minutes after the park is open, you can make an additional one. Or if you scan into a Lightning Lane, then you can make your next one then. You are now able to adjust and modify the times, which is really great.
Yeah. Game changer.
Yeah, so that's kind of the basis of how it works. Now, I do want to say that in 2024, they're supposed to get a little bit different version of it from what we understand. So after January 9th, it could be a little different. Word on the street could be similar to the old Fast Pass, where you get maybe 3 Lightning Lane reservations before you show up.
Basically, like 3 choices.
Yeah.
3.
So we're going to wait to see what happens with that. So if you're going before January 9th, just know every 120 minutes, you'll have to make another reservation, start at 7 a.m., and then just keep going.
Yeah.
And
Set an alarm.
Yeah. And it tells you now in the app, too, when you can make your next one,
Sure.
which is really nice. Now, when you're doing this, there's different ways. You can stack them. You can, if you're going later in the day, you can start reserving them ahead of time. And that way you show up to the park later in the day and you already have a bunch of Lightning Lanes to go.
On your favorite rides.
So if you have more questions about it, let us know. We can give you a little bit more detail. That's kind of like the quick overgloss of it. Question 3
Trace.
is going to be something along the lines of, when we're at Disney, we want to make sure we go to the Harry Potter land.
So surprise, Harry Potter Land is not at Disney. Not at Disney World, nor at Disneyland. It is at Universal Studios. You can go to Universal Studios Orlando or Universal Studios Hollywood to see Harry Potter and its world.
Yeah, I will say the Wizarding World of Harry Potter is really amazing and definitely a must-do when you're in Orlando or LA. Now, we would suggest, this is what we typically do, during our Disney vacation, we extend it a few days and we'll take one day and go over to Universal.
Yeah.
Okay. And we do spend a big chunk of our time in the Wizarding World. So even though it's not at Disney, you can still make it part of your Disney trip.
Yeah.
And fun fact, when you use a travel agent like ourselves to book it, you get in an hour early like the resort guests do. If you book the tickets yourself, you don't get that. You have to wait till park opening.
Yay.
Just a fun fact.
Yeah. And another fact that you should know that for Universal Orlando, it is 2 parks for the Disney or for the Wizarding World for Harry Potter. So make sure you have a 2-park 1-day ticket so you can get to see both Diagon Alley and the Hogwarts area.
Yep. And when you have that, you can ride the Hogwarts Express from
Yeah.
Diagon Alley to Hogsmeade, and it's so great. And you get a different show on each trip.
And out. Question 4. This is a big question that we get a lot, and it is, when's the best time to go to Disney?
And the answer is a very widespread of answers. So when you're asking about going to Disney, you clearly want to take into factor Florida is hot.
Yeah, it is.
So during the summer, hitting triple digits, it's going to happen. We've taken our students there during the summer, and it is scorching. So if you are not a hot person, you're going to want to stay out of those hot months. We find typically the best time to go if you're looking for low crowds is going to be February. You got to be careful of the weeks because they do have some cheerleading competitions. They have Run Disney,
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So there's a couple things. So like February, March, January can be a pretty good time. First week of December, first week of November is pretty good.
Yeah.
Or like September, right after the kids go back to school, it's usually a little bit lighter of a time too. So those are kind of the sweet spots. You also want to think about holiday time. So if you want to go during Halloween or Christmas and see the different decorations, the festivals, there's for a year. So if you want to see one of those, it really depends on what you and your family want. So it's always like a more specific conversation. Once you kind of know what you want, it's easier to guide, but it is a pretty broad
question.
Yeah.
But if you don't care about heat or anything, go whenever.
Right. And some people want that. Like
Yeah.
we are up in Chicago, so it gets cold.
Yeah.
So a lot of people want to head down there when it's hot.
Snowbirds.
Yeah.
So, guest appearance
Mhm.
by our beautiful and handsome cat, Boots, who we call Puss in Boots. And he's going to give us the last question. He's going to ask why you should use a travel agent like his daddy's.
So, travel agents, clearly Disney, Universal, any of these things, you can book on your own. It's totally fine.
Yeah.
But with a travel agent, you're going to get a more curated experience and you have somebody in your corner that's going to help you. So,
Out of your corner.
oh,
Okay.
oh, got it. So if you have a travel agent, we spend hours on the phone. I think the max I've spent waiting on Disney was 3 hours, which that's 3 hours of your time that you get back. We'll get up at 4:45 our time and make your dining reservations so you don't have to. You can make itineraries. We're just there to make your life a lot easier so you can focus on, making sure that you're packing with our packing list to get ready. You're just being able to enjoy your time.
Yeah. Stress-free. We want to relieve the stress off of you, make your vacation more magical.
Yeah. And you're also going to get things where Disney drops deals throughout the year. We keep an eye on that. If it applies to your vacation, we call and we get it done for you to save you money. Like we said with Universal, when you use us, you get in an hour early compared to other people that aren't on property. So those are just a couple of the items that you get using a travel agent.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you're looking on vacation, we would love to help you. Feel free to reach out to us, info@magicalkeysvacations.com. Drop us a comment below, and we'll reply back to you.
Yay.
And if you have more questions, let us know. We have some other ones that we'll do more in the series. These were just a couple that we wanted to get out today.
Yeah, frequent ones that we usually get.
All right, you guys, have a great day, and we'll see you later.
Bye.